Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you in this section of paper 1 according to the new syllabus for English O levels. And today particularly I'm going to talk about section B, question 3B. So let's see that what is this question about, though this is a short question, but sometimes it becomes really difficult to attempt, and sometimes students are confused how to attempt it. Let's see this question from the sample paper. And in the sample paper, it was, that about the Tree Hotel. And the interview question was from the Tree Hotel's owner, Kent. And it was actually, you are interviewed by a local news program about the effect that hotels are having on the forest environment. Give your answer to the interview's question using information from the text. So it was about, the concern about the effect of these tree hotels on the forest environment. Now, this is interview's question. Some local people think that your tree hotel might have a negative effect on our forest environment. What is your opinion and why? See that this is interview's question, and now Kin Linville has to answer it, and you are going to be at the place of this person Kent and answer it in that tone. So it is actually an answer in the first person being that person. So first of all, we should see that the purpose of the response is to show that you have understood a particular perspective, that you have understood that you are being this hotel's one of the owners, and that you exactly know the details and that you can reproduce those details being that person. This part of the question is the opinion based response. This is very important. So you have to share your opinion on this. You will answer as if you are Ken, giving and explaining his opinion in detail. So you have to actually give opinion from the point of view of Ken, that how that person will be responding to that particular question when he is asked. Then the response to this question needs to be in the role of the person, that you have to be in the shoes of this person. From the perspective identified, you should aim to offer a developed answer from this point of view, that you have to be imagining that you are Kent, one of the owner of the tree hotel, or whatever is the situation in the question you are going to answer, and thinking carefully, then you have to write that what will be the answer from his mouth. So question 3B is only marked for content, that what is your content. You need to show that you have used the relevant details and hints in the text to work out what Kent Linville's opinion would be. I mean, you don't have to give answer from your own side. You have to see the text carefully, and you have to collect the information from the text given from the mouth of this person or whatever is the person in your question, and then you have to answer from that person's point of view. The audience for the response is the interviewer. I mean, like you are giving an interview to the person, so there is an interviewer, so you need to focus on answering just this one question they have asked. So you have to be really calculated, and you have to answer only to the point, and definitely it has to be in the interview style, using first person pronoun I or we if you talk about the other honors as well. And then you have to be like in a very live tone as you're talking to somebody. Now this is one sample response which has been given in the Cambridge mark scheme. I believe that it could actually be beneficial to the environment. It could encourage people who before their stay might not have thought twice about nature and the importance of it to truly open their eyes when they are confronted by the beauty of the forest and realize how important we think it is to preserve what is left of nature a whole. Now let's see that what are the examiner's comment. The numbers are discussed here. Expression is clear, fluent, and mostly concise. Some efficient organization is shown that there is a variety of sentence definitely that you can see. Along with the evidence in the text, the positive effect on the forest environment is clearly demonstrated as Linwood's attitude from the beginning of this answer. I mean, he shows that they are thinking about something positive to effect on the forest environment. The idea of education, educating the public is covered here. That is Mark Scheme's bullet point 4, that they want to show people about the forest environment. It is their idea to spread this information to the people. The Linville's commitment to the forest environment is clearly stated here. I mean, what is from his point of view, the idea about this making of the tree hotel is clearly given here. On top of that, we at the tree hotel are very mindful in regards to the local ecosystem, that they are concerned about local ecosystem. We have filmed to stop birds flying into buildings and do not allow noisy activities like snowmobiles or which disturb the peace. So this whole information has been discussed in the passage. And you all know this passage actually, so I am not going in detail of that passage or reading that passage. The Linville's wider commitment to the environment is expressed here. I mean, he's showing that he's really careful about the environment, and like he has taken a good care not to disturb the ecosystem. Details from the text are used to support that do not allow activities that might pollute or endanger the environment. I mean, clear hints have been picked out from the text and they have been hinted here effectively. So the reading level, the candidate present is well developed and considered explanation of the relevant perspective, supporting ideas by reference to detail from the text, that you have actually understood and read the text and you know what are the points which have been shared in the text from the honor. Now, how the candidate could have improved their answer. This is quite, you know, that important comment from the examiner. After every answer, examiner gives some suggestions for further improvement. So for this particular answer, which we have just seen, the candidate has adopted Linville's perspective convincingly. Like the tone has been really convincing, true to the character, drawing on details in the text to develop a consistently appropriate attitude and offering supported opinion. Like the opinion which has been shared in the text, that has been really properly communicated. While this is a full and effective answer, a slightly more concise style in question 3 we might have allowed to point to be explained and developed more efficiently, leaving additional time to check back over question 3. So this has been a little comment about further improvement on it. Now let's see that what have been the comment mistake in this part. Candidate can sometimes lose sight of the text. I mean, they can ignore the text. This can happen. Sometimes it happens that students, they start writing from their own idea. So that is not really required here, forgetting that the task is testing their reading skill. This is very important. I mean, it's actually your reading skills, testing that if you have really understood the text and you have clearly known all the points, for example, offering their own opinion outside of the text and or drifting into discussion of idea connected to the details in the passage. So you don't have to go for your own things in this part. You have to bring the information given in the text that will show that you have actually understood the text. And since this question is at the end, and by that time you have been through the summary, so I'm sure that you will be really well aware of the text and you must have understood all the explicit and implicit ideas in the text, and definitely by little further planning on this question you can be a really very effective you can have a very really effective approach in this part of the paper. So for this part, for the examination preparation, it has been suggested that Because it's an opinion-based response, so candidates should be encouraged to read, discuss, and explore a variety of texts and text type to identify and explore the different perspectives, opinions, and attitude represented. Candidates should be encouraged to support their ideas by reference to evidences in the text and develop their explanations, oral and written. Right, so you have to see first of all the material of the text, and then you can further give little explanation based on the things given in the text. So I hope that this video have been really very effective. I'll be making some videos which are from the Cambridge endorsed book. I hope that that will further clarify your ideas. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.